Hello mi gente, it's me Vero and I'm back again with another simple recipe. Today I'm going to show you how to make chile colorado. So we're going to need some boneless beef, okay? We're going to need some tomatoes, onion, 2 garlics, this is half an onion, some potatoes, we're going to need seasoning, have garlic salt, seasoned salt, and oregano, and of course some chili pods, okay? So I'm going to start cutting my beef, start cooking it, and then we're going to cut our potatoes. And then I'm going to show you how to make the salsa. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so I have my pan preheated and now we're going to add the meat. This is 2.5 pounds, okay? So what I did, I cut it into small little pieces, okay? Bite-sized pieces. So let's go put it in the pan and let's start cooking this. Alright, so we're going to season it. We're going to add some garlic salt. And we're going to add some seasoned salt. You know, kind of to your taste. Don't really measure like I told you before. So that's good enough for me. We're going to let it fry for a little bit, like maybe 5 minutes. And then I'm going to add the onion and then we're going to let it cook on low for about 20 minutes so it can, you know, cook properly. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So let's move on to our salsa. I forgot to show you guys, this is how the onion's going to go on there after it cooks after 5 minutes, okay? It's just, you know, diced up small pieces. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chili pods, we're going to take the little tail off, okay? And we're going to take all the seeds out. Oh, this one didn't have any. So once you take all the seeds out, you're going to put it in here. You're going to put your tomatoes, half an onion, and your garlics, and then we're going to fill it up with water, and then we're going to cook it. Alright, so let me start here on the chilies. Alright, so that's it. This is what it's going to look like, okay? I mean, there's some seeds left over because I like it a little spicy, but you don't want it that spicy. Take all the seeds out. Alright, and then I'm going to give it a little kick, so I'm going to add some chiles japoneses, and here's some, they're kind of mixed, so there's chiles de arbol in there too. So, alright, let's go put some water, some salt, and we're going to cook this until they all soften up. Okay, so we're going to let it cook, we're going to add some salt. Let's continue with our meat. It's looking good. In the meantime, we're going to cut our potatoes, okay? And the way we're going to do it, we're going to cut it in half, alright? And then we're going to cut it in threes. I'm doing it with one hand. And then put that together. And then again, we're going to cut it back into 3 pieces, kind of the same size as the meat. Well, 4, okay? So it's going to be about the same size as the meat so they can all cook at the same temperature. Alright, so let's cut up our potatoes. I have 9 of them, so let me get going. So here's our potatoes, okay? We cut them up. And let's go check on our meat so we can add our onion. Okay. And I have this like on 8, okay? But once I add the onion, I'm going to turn it down to 6. So we don't want it to burn or anything. Always cook your food on low heat. I'm going to taste my meat real quick. Oh, it's soft. Okay, but we're going to let it cook for 20 minutes. The meat is very tender. Okay, 20 minutes. There we go. Okay, for our side dish, we're going to make some Mexican rice. We're going to need some rice, some tomato sauce, 2 Knorr cubes, tomato flavor, and 4.5 cups of water. I already have my pan heated up, so let's go put the rice in. So I'm going to do 4 scoops of this. Let's get started. See how it starts cooking right away once you preheat the oil? So what we do with this, we're going to cook it on low. Okay, so I have it at about a 6. It doesn't burn. You got to keep moving it. It's going to turn golden brown. so that's when we're going to add our water and our other ingredients. So just continue moving it, because it'll burn. Okay, so at this point, see how it's starting to get dark at the bottom? I don't know if you can see. But it's getting toasty. So we're going to go ahead and add the water now before it burns. Okay, so 4.5 cups of water. Okay, now we're going to add tomato sauce and our 2 Knorr cubes. Okay, here's our tomato sauce. And then we're going to add our cubes. Make them small so they can dissolve, because we don't like those big chunks in our mouth because they're salty. So now we're going to stir it one more time and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil and all the Knorr pieces dissolve, then we're going to turn it down to low and cook it for 20 minutes. Alright, so let's let this thing do its thing. Let's go check on our meat and our salsa. Alright, so our salsa's ready. We're going to go ahead and blend it. We're going to add all the ingredients. We're going to add half of the water, and then we're also going to add oregano to this. Check our meat. And we're going to add our potatoes, okay? We're going to let them cook for 10 minutes. Sorry, I forgot my spoon. 10 minutes covered on low while we blend our salsa, and then everything's going to come together. And we're going to check on our rice because it's boiling like crazy. Let's cover this up. Here's our rice. So we're going to move it around, not too much. We're just checking to see if all the clumps are gone. And at this point you can check it. Check the salt. Mine's perfect. You need to add a little bit more salt or the other little cube. Go ahead and do it now. Do it at this point, okay? Now we're going to cover it, and we're going to put it on the lowest setting that you have, okay? And that's going to be for 20 minutes. Whatever you do, don't open it, don't touch it, let it cook. Let it do its thing. Alright, let's go blend our salsa. Okay, so here's all the chilies, all the ingredients. I put half of the water, so now we're going to blend it very well. So this is what it's going to look like when you blend it. Go ahead and check and see if it has salt. If it needs salt, go ahead and add a little bit. And then we're just waiting for our potatoes to soften up a little, and then we're going to add our salsa. Okay? Let's see how our potatoes are doing here. Okay. So they're a little dry. We're going to add a teensy bit of water. Let it continue cooking just a little bit, maybe like half a cup. We don't want them to overcook either because we don't want our food to get mushy. Let's let that continue to cook. Well, everybody makes mistakes. I forgot to add the oregano. 2 pinches of oregano. Better. That was like the main ingredient right there. Okay. Once the potatoes are done, we're going to drain our salsa so all the little seeds and little bits of the chili aren't in our soup. Okay? Or sauce, whatever you want to call it. Alright. So that looks about right. We're going to add our salsa now and drain it. We don't want the potatoes to be too soft because we're going to continue cooking it, okay? So see how they're just right. We're going to add our salsa now. So what we do is we're going to put the strainer here, and then we're going to add our salsa. using one hand, I'm sorry. So we're gonna do this. And don't throw away the salsa, the water that you cooked your chilies in, because we're gonna need it if we need to put a little bit more water in here. We don't want it too thick either. So let me go ahead and drain this. So this is what you're left with, okay, once you drain it. These are all the seeds and the oregano, big chunks. And this is what our salsa looks like. I want it a little bit more watery, so I'm going to add another cup of the same juice that we drained it with. So we're going to put the water in here and then incorporate it again. And then I'm going to let it cook. That's better for me. Alright, so this, you're going to throw it away. At this point, we're going to turn our heat up a little bit so it can start boiling. Once it gets into that good boil, we're going to turn it down again. We're going to let it cook for 25 minutes and then we're done. And you can see over here, our rice is almost done. Looking good. But also check your salt, you know, and if you want to add a Knorr cube, the beef kind, you can also add that. It gives it a great flavor. Or you can just add a little bit of salt like I did. Alright, so let me let this see. It's already starting to boil. Once it boils, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to put it on 4. And then, so that's like low medium heat. And then we're going to cook it for 25 minutes. And let the potatoes continue cooking as well as the meat. So that's what your rice is going to look like. And this is what your meat is going to look like. Hope you guys enjoy it. There you go, mi gente. Chile Colorado con Arroz Mexicano. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hit like, subscribe, let people know. Love you guys. Bye.